Hello everyone, it's been yet another week, and this past week we had introduction to embroidery, which was great fun. And then we did some more spinning, and then we had environmental consequences of fabric and the fabric industry and so on, which, that's great. That's awesome. We absolutely need to talk about it. It's very important. However, I might have gotten a bit bored because I do have a master's in sustainability science, and this wasn't really anything new to me. But hey, whatever. So I'm going to show you Elizabeth's work today again because it's a lot prettier than mine. Very easy. So we learned to do a bunch of different kind of embroidery stitches. In short order, they are, give me a moment, stjälkstygn, klyvsöm, plattsöm, atlassöm, chattersöm och läggsöm in Swedish. What are they in English, you ask? I have no idea. I have asked the internet, and I ended up on a website for roofing. That sounded really disgusting. No, for making roofs, putting material on top of your house so it doesn't rain. Anyway, so here are the different kinds of stitches. Very pretty. So first we got to try out the different kind of stitches. And then we got an assignment, which was to make a self-portrait in embroidery, which I didn't do. I only got to the sketching phase, but Elizabeth finished it, and look at that. It's marvelous. So she has mixed the different kinds of stitches and techniques, and that is lovely. She was so quick with it as well. I drew a skull with some glasses on. I was like, that's me, yeah. And then we got to pair up to do what's called intarsia embroidery. And as we are 7 in the class, I got to pair up with our teacher. And she knows me by now, which is lovely. So I was like, okay, I have two ideas for designs. One is skulls, and she went, and the other one is vulvas. And I'm like, yes, you know me. I only draw skulls and vulvas when I get to decide what I want to do. So these are my sketches. It's a tiny, cute skull. Or we have a very stylized, heart-shaped vulva. And also at the bottom's happening. Anyway, so we decided to go with skulls. So intarsia embroidery means that you have at least 2 different kinds of fabrics, and you cut out the same figure. So we then sketch out a skull on these 2 fabrics, we chose black and red, and then cut it out as neatly as we can, and then change bits with each other, and then put them back together. It's like making a jigsaw puzzle, but out of fabric. So here's the beginnings of my skull. So I began with doing what I was told to do. I followed instructions for at least 30 minutes, I think. So I hand stitched the eyes, and then I thought it went too slowly. So I used the sewing machine to pin down the rest of the skull, which was a lot kinder on my hands. I had an inflammation in my right hand last week, so I couldn't do too much with my hands. Elizabeth paired up with Hilding, and they did anvils. Look at that. Very pretty. So this technique is apparently specifically Scandinavian, and it's called gold skin embroidery. I couldn't find any equivalents in English, and so gold skin embroidery is a direct translation. So originally, in the olden times, in the medieval times, this would have been very delicate skin that was coated with gold. Now we use pure plastic. Don't get to use real gold. I'm very disappointed. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. That's the menace we got up to last week. See you again next week. Bye.